Hi and welcome along, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'd like to share with you a rapid game that I played, and HeHe.org consider my strength to be that of in and that of rapid chess. I, however, kind of disagree because I think I'm better at lightning chess, but that's their performance thing, and my rating on Lichess at the moment is two I want to say 2.7 for rapid. It's 2.270 after this fourth game that I played that I'm bringing you here on this channel. This is the Rapid Shield Arena, I think, for the month. And I'm only, where am I placed? With 4 games under my belt, with 4 wins as well out of 4, I'm placed at 1,035th. Wow, that's pretty good, eh? Wow, that's cool. So anyway, this is this game that I played about 4 hours ago. This tournament is an 8-hour tournament with 10 minutes each, with no increments at all. So I bring you this game where I played black and I played a strong opponent, and my opponent lost a lot of points. And I'll just bring you up to speed in regards to, I have been on Lead Chess, which I favour over other websites for playing chess on because of the cartoony graphics, and I'm on there for that reason. They just appeal to me, the image of the whole feel of the platform. I've played 17,000 games, and they're not always been games. Sometimes my opponent hasn't arrived, but that's since 2020, and I haven't played all those games either. Like a week ago, my friend played a lot of 1-minute games for me. My rating went down about 200 and something 60 points. God, it's not good. It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. But that's what happens, you know. So, but that's since April the 16th, 2020. So that's a lot of time that I can play those games. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you this game. I hope you enjoy it. I love having this chess channel, and I hope you enjoy my chess channel. It's for those that enjoy it, and who can put up with me. Okay, so let's have a look at this game. F4, we've got the F4 being played on move 5. So here I bypass the C4 pawn. I'd rather have a station on E3 maybe later on, I'm not sure. So here's D4 on move 10, knight F1, and so my opponent is at 8:24 seconds, and I'm at 9:40. And like, of course, you can have a look at that yourself, so I needn't show you that or speak of the same. My opponent is Wonka Willy, or Willy Wonka, and 2135. And this game was played 5 hours ago in this 10-minute rated rapid tournament on leadchess.org. So now I play, after knight 1h2, I play rook b8. I do not really need to have to play rook b8, but I just wish to get off the h1 to a8 diagonal, because white's bishop is peering down there, and I also want to probably be behind the pawn anyway, in any sort of shape or form or whatever I'm trying to say here, which I've lost my words. Rook b8, we do that. I mean, I do, not you, I do. Rook b8 is played g4. Now, I can just play bishop h4 check here, but I played b5, b3, and now I played bishop h4. And my opponent did not capture on h4, but bishop h4 check. But my opponent did not play knight h4 or knight takes h4, played king e2. Now, there's sort of a threat here of g5, and my bishop's looking a bit lonely on h4, and I will probably lose a piece. So I have to be very careful. So I went fg4, hg4, and bishop g3. Now I attack this square here, of course, f4, and so my opponent reacts to that with g5, and the knight hops into f5, which it actually really likes f5, because everyone knows that f5 is the best square on the planet, and it is actually good. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about that much too longer, and I'm purposely mincing my words, and my opponent lost 19 points for this. So maybe my opponent's quite new to this website. Knight g4, bc4, bc4. Now this rook is on a fully open b file. That's the only thing, the only full open file there is on the board. But white has, of course, this one, the h file here, but it's only half open file because of my h7 pawn. So I haven't got ability to be able to operate my rooks on the h file, but white has. Moving on, knight ce7 to support the all-important knight on f5 square. Rook h3, white has ideas of capturing my king on g8. I'll just say it that way. Knight g6, here I threaten again the f4 pawn. Now if rook g3, then knight g3 check, and then I'll have a look at what I do next. But white now played queen h1, so it's not actually far away from the finale. Here I played the obvious move, knight f4, but I'll just go back here first. Knight f4, bishop f4, bishop f4, and then white played rook h7. Why is that a major mistake? It's the worst move on the whole chessboard really for white to make. Hope you can see it, and here it goes here now. And then I might just say this time bye-bye with me bringing my video back up again. So here goes knight f4 check, bishop f4, 7 minutes 21 for my opponent, bishop f4. Now my opponent made the really bad move, rook h7. We can all see the royal knight fork with the following, knight g3 check, and that is where my opponent resigns. So I bid you very much farewell. Bye. Thank you for watching. I hope your chess is going well. I hope I help a little bit. Please note that I don't think I'm a great chess player. I just think I'm a good chess player. That's why I say in some of my titles, not a GM. And that would be good number plate for me, not a GM. But they might think that my car is not a General Motors car. And that's one of my trick questions I ask. When did New Zealand get the first GM or something like that? And it was, of course, Maori, who became our Grandmaster first, but it's a trick question because it's asking when did General Motors originate in New Zealand, that sort of thing. I know. It's not very good, is it? Okay, I'll bid you farewell. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.